Drake Maye polishing off the best part of a brown sugar and cinnamon Pop-Tart.
There it is.
You thought this was just radio. They caught you.
I thought it was.
They caught you on camera. How's your off season gone? Do you have an off season?
Yeah, I mean, I think think about college football. It's really 24/7. You get done. We had our bowl game.
Do you need a glass of milk?
Yeah, exactly. We get done in December, and that first workout's about January 5th or 6th when the first day of class starts. So there's really no off time. I think that's what's great about college football. You do all that work, put all that work for 12, 13, 14 games, and them games matter. You got to bring it every week, and college football, nowadays transport NIL and all that stuff, it's coming crazy. So just trying to enjoy it and sit back and realize the game of football is the one we love, and just trying to enjoy our time in college as 20 and 19-year-olds. This is fun. Being here with the guys, it's awesome.
Isn't that the most important thing? I mean, look, you have a lot of things that you want to get out of this whole experience, right? You want to set yourself up for whatever comes next and the whole cliche playing on Sunday stuff. But I keep hearing, and I lived it, being in college is the best time of your life.
Oh, yeah, no doubt. Ain't no doubt.
So how do you balance all of it? You got to have fun. Got to be responsible, having fun, especially with everybody. Everybody's a reporter now,
exactly.
with phones on their cameras. How do you balance all that?
I think that's a great question. I think that's what makes it tough. Especially with social media nowadays. You just as a college football player, you can't have that same life everybody's living. It's different. Your main thing is your craft, winning games, and just surrounding yourself with people. I think that's the best thing about North Carolina. The guys and teammates and coaches, just surround myself with guys that are working towards the same goal and care about the same things that I do, football and my faith, and just creating good relationships and friends for life.
Drake Maye is joining us here. It's a shame that there's no lineage with your family.
I know.
And the University of North Carolina.
It was my first time on campus going there when I moved in. So,
you get like pressure from Dad or Luke?
No, I wouldn't say it's pressure. I think it's just support at the end of the day. Right. I think winning is always something that we strive for in the Maye family. We just hate losing. Losing that feeling of keeping score and knowing you didn't come out on top is a bad feeling. So I wouldn't say it's pressure. I think it's just support and advice, and two people who've lived through it, and just trying to find ways to take pieces of their life and their careers and get into mine, and just enjoy the experience they've had and share their time.
How did you deal with the way the season ended for you?
Yeah, I think anytime you end out with 4 losses in a row is tough, and you don't obviously don't want that. But I think you learn from it. That's about the only thing you can do: learn from it and have it motivate you for the rest. Because at the end of the day, you got to have another crack at it this upcoming season, and start off on a good note. And just remember, you got to bring it every week in college football. Drake
Maye is joining us here at ACC Football Kickoff. So, what did you learn? What got more difficult for you over that stretch? What changed? Did other teams play you differently?
Yeah.
What did you get tired? I mean,
no,
what was
I
your first full season?
Tired. I think I was, God willing, I was healthy. Thankful, for the blessing of being healthy all last season. We wasn't banged up. I ran a good bit, got hit a little bit still. Managed to get out there every week. I think they started making me drop 8 a little bit. They'd make me be patient and just take the check downs. And sometimes I try to force it into windows that I could have just checked it down. Also, they bring 8, and the next play they bring all of them. So they bring cover 0. So just that balance of making me be patient and heat me up. Anytime you're getting heat up as a quarterback, getting hit on the ground, you're gonna throw off your game. So just finding ways to see how they play me, and just take what defense gives me.
You said that you ran, and you did. You ran a fair amount. Are you trying to one up Sam Howell?
No, saying that last year especially. That man, watching it on the sideline, Sam Howell was, the shorter covering of Adrian Peterson back in the day. He was toting that thing, breaking tackles. I think he was, at one point on PFF, he was like the highest rated rusher in college football his last year. He was unbelievable. He had a couple 100-yard games. So just seeing his mentality, that's the one thing I took from his mentality running the football was awesome. He wouldn't take no crap. He wasn't going down without getting hit by a couple guys.
He was almost like Javonte Williams,
exactly.
Maybe the other year, because somebody who, like yards after contact. Drake Maye is here. I know I only have a couple more minutes with you, but you mentioned with NIL and the portal, and we were talking about it in a different context. So how was it for you to negotiate all that stuff. I'm sure that there were, I don't know, dozens of schools that may have somehow reached out and like, we want you. But how did you negotiate just going through all of that, wade through it?
No, I think, especially right after the ACC championship game, that's really when it started the buzz and the rumors started of, other teams kind of interested in me and, I should go play at a bigger school. It really heated up kind of when the portal closed at the end of December. And then it really didn't close to January. But at the end of the day, it was never really on my mind. All the rumors about the money, that's not who I am, chasing money. I really just want to sit here, sit there in North Carolina, my dream school. I wouldn't pass up being the starting quarterback for my dream school any day if you ask me. So I think, the rumors stirred up, but at the end of the day, it was never really, it was never really in the question of me leaving Chapel Hill. That place is special to me, especially to my family. I think having another year there, I just can't wait for it.
I don't know if you noticed, but there's some hype going into the season. So what's it like for a kid who, obviously you grew up dreaming about playing here, but what's it like for you to hear Heisman, in terms of what is expected of you this year?
Yeah, I think just take that with, a grain of salt. That stuff, it all comes with, team accolades. I think all the personal accolades come when you're winning games. So you got to win games. I think all those goals, I was player of the year last year, and that's, a blessing. And but at the end of the year, ACC championship's what we want, what I want, and what we're striving for, working hard in the offseason. So that stuff, all the personal stuff comes with it. And, if those happen to come my way, I dang sure wouldn't be mad or sad about it. But I'm just looking forward to trying to win games.
I'm sure you have a bunch of friends who went to the University of South Carolina. Good luck against the Gamecocks.
Thank you.
Coming up, in about a month?
Yeah, about a month right here in Charlotte.
Drake Maye.
Yeah, go
Appreciate
Heels,
it. You got it. You got the powder blue tie, the whole thing. Carolina blue tie. It's not a powder blue tie.
Some heels on it too.
Oh, that's very nice. That's a sharp look. He didn't know he's on TV. Take your pop. Don't leave without your Pop-Tart.
Yeah, Pop-Tarts and all. Feet on his tie, Pop-Tarts on his face.
You know what? That sounds like a T-shirt.
It does. We should make it one.
Feet on your tie, Pop-Tarts on your face. Yeah,
It's a good day.
That is fantastic.